Hello all. Good morning. So my name is Akhilesh. I'm from MSc in Cloud Computing Group B. So this is about my cloud DevOps project, and I'm here to give a video presentation about it. So initially, first, before going to the project, let me show you the architecture, how it works around. So this project is called as Inventory Management System, and it's been developed with the help of Python Flask as a backend and front end with implementation of HTML and static CSS. And the database is implemented with the help of MongoDB, which is a NoSQL-based database. And then the rest of the other stuff, like including the CI/CD pipelines, is being implemented completely within the help of GitHub Actions along with the Jenkins. And then the application is being deployed with the help of EC2 instance. So, and for static code analysis, I've done the static code analysis for the code evaluation with the help of Pylint library. And let me just go towards the application and show you the demo, how the application works like. So let me log out. And this would be the login page. So first, let's go to the sign up page. So I'm just signing up as demo 12345, and I'm setting password as demo12345. So let me sign in demo12345 and 12345 as a password. So it shows the home page has the inventory management system, and this application will be generally helpful for the logistics and to store some inventory and also to store the information based on any of the domains in all the companies to keep track or else like to check if the items have been stored properly or not. For example, if I take an office and logistics, like the main inventory is like a computer, and then when I'm adding it inside, a computer has been added. I can update the computer as CPU, and the CPU will be added. And once I delete it, it gets deleted. And the second thing is like, for example, like I'm putting CPU, and next I'm putting it as mouse, and putting it as keyboard. So what happens is like the more information I keep on adding, the information will be added, and the more information has been added can either be updated and can also be deleted. And also a functionality called logout is there. And for the security purpose, if my username and password is wrong, I'm giving just demo12345 and 6789. And then once I try logging in, I get an invalid username and password in the next page. So this is what the main application is about. And let's go on to the main features of CI/CD pipelines. So the entire CI/CD pipeline has been implemented within the GitHub action with the help of code pipeline. Let me just rerun the job, which I've already done my CI/CD pipeline recently. So let me rerun it again to showcase that if the CI/CD pipelines are successful. If I go here, it's under the deploy stage. So to keep track of the deploy, the CI/CD pipelines will be running inside. And once the entire CI/CD pipeline gets sorted out, then the deploy state will be in a successful state. So let me just write. So once the entire process is run, so the post checkout current branch is also done and the job has been completed and deploy shows succeeded within 17 seconds. The CI/CD pipelines are now completed. And the other part of like in terms of static code analysis, the Pylon score reaches the out of 10 out of 10 initially because initially it was around 7 and 9.80. Let me just show you the Pylon score for static code analysis. I did it manually. So let me show you the command. If I just go to the Python 3 Pylon app.py inside the backend, if I just run the code, it shows the code quality which achieves at 10 out of 10. Previously it was 9.86, now it's even 10 out of 10. So this is the main part. And speaking about the other aspect of this project is like this project is very reliable, and if any of the office space or any of the companies would like to take over the inventory management, it would be easy for them to add and also allow them to track all the stuff which is already added inside. And also in future implementations, I would like to add more security features like OTP sign in after entering the password and the username, and then like more improved UI inside the home page, and also adding some extra pages with animations and stuff. So this would be the main part. And as per the project has been deployed live with the help of EC2 instance under the Python CRUD op. So here, if I just go, the IPv4 address is this. If I just copy this and paste it over here, we can literally like open the application which is already running by other live to access it very easily. So this is all about my project, and which is being implemented with the help of Python Flask, and then along with the AWS, with the GitHub Actions and AWS EC2 instance. So thank you so much for thank you so much for your time, and hope you guys have a great day. So thanks for your time, and